So this video I've been shooting with this Spanish re-spool brand that I was trying to read online, and I'm not too very sure what it's re-spool, but I just finished the 100 roll I was shooting, taking a few takes here at home because I want to develop and see if some experiments I took a few nights ago work. I want to take a second to also say thank you, because if you're watching this, there's a very high chance that you are a non-subscriber, you don't know me, you just click this randomly in YouTube, and I really appreciate it. And if you like the content, the videos, the photos, whatever, it will be really helpful if you can subscribe and like. So the first thing is to get it into the reel, and it is very easy. I have to go the good old way and just open to get the film out, but it's a bit harder because you have to load the film completely on darkness, so it's just okay. Now I have my film in the developer tank. My chemicals are heating up. I'm like 2 degrees away from hitting 39, and I will just go ahead and develop. I use the Cinestill CS41 kit. The first step is to pre-rinse for 1 minute with water at around 39 degrees. This helps to keep temperature through the developing part. And immediately after that, I add the developer that it's already at 39 degrees. I like to use the steering stick because for me inversions are too messy. So the first minute I steer for 30 seconds, and then I do 10 seconds every minute with a couple taps. The steering has to be gentle and in both directions. The developer is one of the most temperature sensitive chemical, but also is the shortest part. The time it takes depends on how many rolls you have developed and how good you keep your developer away from oxygen and light. I keep my chemicals in a dark closet at around 20 degrees, and I try to squeeze the air out of the bottle when I close it. When developing is ready, I move forward with the blitz, which is way more forgiving with temperature and time. I heat it up just to have some consistency, but as long as it's around 35 degrees, I'm fine with it. I also use the steering stick, 45 seconds the first minute and then 15 seconds every 30 seconds. The blitz, I try to steer a bit more because it benefits from oxygen, and I always do it for 8 to 8 minutes and a half. Finally, it's time for washing the film. For this, there's a lot of techniques, and I do a mix of them. First, I fill the tank and dump around 4 to 5 times. Then I let the water run in for a few minutes, and finally I fill the tank with water and do 15 inversions and dump. Then I repeat 3 times. Finally, I use this IKEA clips for hanging and usually let the film dry for 10 to 12 hours. So one of the main reasons for me to do this video is because developing is a process that I feel people overthink too much, and a lot of people can benefit of just stop thinking it's a very complicated process and just go ahead and do it. This is the film drying, and this is the next day, and now here are the results.